Okay, so I just got home from the GLAAD Awards. Well, not really the GLAAD Awards, the red carpet of the GLAAD Awards. And let me just tell you, it was probably one of the funnest things I've done in a really, really long time. Like, I was really apprehensive going into this because I've never done anything like this before. I've never done a special event like this, let alone something as big as like a red carpet for media award show. So I was really nervous. And my press access through AI Now only gave me credentials for one person. So I was really edged out, and I was just thinking, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to be able to pull this off for myself? Because I'm really quick on my feet, and I'm pretty good at figuring things out on my own, but when it's a new situation and something I've never done before, I kind of tend to clam up and just observe and try and figure things out without talking, which is really bad when you're in a social environment. So we got to the Hyatt in Hollywood, which is where the event was held, and we being me and my dad decided he was going to drive down there with me since he's my dad. He's a worrier. He didn't want me going down there by myself, and he had resigned himself to staying outside of the red carpet area and just hanging out and seeing what he could see and who he could meet, if anyone, and really just to be there to hang out with me in case something happened. And I really appreciated that because it kind of gave me a little bit of a safety net in case something did happen and I wasn't there by myself. Because as much as I am 24 years old, I'm still very reliant on my dad, which is kind of probably pathetic, but oh well. But I went and asked somebody, I asked the concierge where the media check-in was, and he redirected me down to, they call it the California level of the hotel, where the actual event was, where the red carpet event was. And they had a not secret, but they had a special check-in spot for special press. Where's my little press pass thing? Special press. The regular press passes were just gray and they just said press on the bottom. For some reason, we walked into this room and it was just a special press room where they had directed us. So I went and asked the lady, I was like, hey, I'm here with AI Now. I'm supposed to be here for media check-in. And I gave her my name. My name wasn't on the list, obviously, because I'm not special press. And she was like, wow, I wonder why you're not on here. So she thought about it for a couple seconds, handed me a pass and said, there you go. And I was like, wait a second, I have 2 people with me. Quick thinking, let me tell you. So she handed me a second pass. So me and my dad were special press for the night. We later found the actual press table where I'm sure my list was with my name on it. But we already had special press, so there's no need checking into the regular press table. We got to the red carpet area. It wasn't really a red carpet, it was brown and white and flowery. It was very pretty. And it had the typical backdrop with the GLAAD logo and everything, and lines and lines and lines and lines and lines of press. People, logo, radar, everyone was there. Like huge media outlets were there. And we were all the way down at the end of the line next to, in between a freelance radio personality and the blog for the actual event, the GLAAD blog. So we were at the very end, and that was actually ended up being a good thing because everyone was instructed to stop at the very end to talk to GLAAD blog, which was right next to me. So I was able to stop and at least say hi and get pictures with people that I wanted to get pictures with. So that was really cool. We were there for about 3 hours. Adam got there about 15 minutes before the red carpet event was supposed to end, and he talked to virtually everyone. He was just chatting away to everyone at the front of the line. We got towards the back and he ran out of time. The event was supposed to end at 6:30. Thanks to him, didn't end until 7:15. He was the last one on the red carpet. But he ended up skipping like 5 groups towards the end because he was out of time. And he got to the very end and smiled, or I smiled at him, and he walked right over and he was like, hi, how are you? And I did my little mini interview, but I thought it was really cool that despite the fact that he was late, he was in a hurry, skipped a bunch of groups that were kind of pissed off, he decided to come and stop with me because I think he recognized me. He said, nice to see you again, and he knew that I was with an Idol site, so he keeps true to the fact that Idol got him to where he is, so he might as well be nice to him, even though we're not really affiliated with American Idol. We kind of are, not officially, but unofficially. So it was really cool. I got to talk to him for a couple minutes, kind of pointless questions because it was all stuff we already knew the answers to, but I was frazzled. And I had a bunch of people like staring at me because they were all pissed off at me that he was stopping to talk to me and not to them. So that was a little unnerving. I also met a part of the cast of Glee. I met Rob Halford, the lead singer of Judas Priest. Hi. My dad shipwrecks, like literally. He saw him, like we were at the very end of the red carpet. My dad saw him come in the door, like all the way across the room. My dad was like, oh my god, is that Rob Halford? He proceeded to freak out for half an hour. It was legitimate. It was awesome. So we got a picture with Rob. My dad is on like cloud nine about that. When initially he had come, he wanted to see Drew Barrymore, which is his favorite person on earth. She didn't end up walking the red carpet though, but Rob Halford definitely made up for that. But it was way better than I expected it to be, way more fun than I expected it to be, and I'm just really glad I got to do that. So thought I'd check in with you, give you a quick blog about what I did, and maybe I'll blog another one time later in the week. Bye guys.